In this video, we're going to look at how we can teach kids a financial lesson without hurting them. Some years ago now, I was meeting with some investor friends of mine and we started talking about various things, but one of the topics that came up was what would we do differently if we had the chance? And pretty much everyone said, well, we'd start earlier. And then the discussion flowed from there, well, why didn't we? You know, it's pretty much we weren't really taught the fundamentals of finance, money management, investing. And so we put our heads together and we came up with some ideas about, well, how can we teach kids about these things in a fun way and perhaps give them the opportunity a lot earlier to manage money and perhaps start investing at a much earlier age than we did. So in this video, I'm going to share one of the ideas that we came up with, and hopefully you find it interesting and perhaps you might even be able to use it yourself. Okay, so rather than just handing over money to our kids in the way of an allowance, pocket money, this scenario allows the parents to interact with the kids and obviously learn some of those money management skills along the way. So we call this the garage sale. Let's go and have a look in a little bit more detail how this scenario can play out. Okay, so with the garage sale, what we do is the parents sell the garage to the kids at whatever amount you feel comfortable with, and we'll see how that pans out in a second. So from here, the kids make loan payments plus interest to the parents. So the kids will learn about loan repayments, how there's a principal amount and the interest component as well. So from that point, then the parents will rent the garage from the kids at a higher rate than the kids' loan repayments. So the kids will be in profit because the rental income is greater than the loan repayments they're making back to the parents. The kids must then pay tax on the monthly income. So they'll learn about how they receive income, a gross amount, which they'll pay tax on, which then will give them a net amount, which is their money in their hand. But from that net amount, the money that the kids receive, they've got to save at least 10%. And the balance then is for them to spend however they feel happy with. They may want to save a little bit more, or they might want to go ahead and spend the rest of it. But as long as they're saving a percentage of that net income. Okay, so we can see an example here. Obviously, you can use any figures you like. So this is just as an example of what it may look like. So on the left-hand side, we've got our parents' income, expenses, and then loss. On the right-hand side is the kids' income, expenses, and profit. So as we mentioned earlier, rather than just handing money over to the kids, this is a good way to run through and separate income and expenses and then determine whether there's a loss or a profit at the end of the day. So in this case, the kids will profit by $1,200 a year, which is $100 a month. And then again, as we said, that $100 a month is a gross amount, so that needs to be taxed. So we'll tax it at 30%, again, just for this exercise. So the $100 less $30 will mean that the kids will receive a monthly income of $70. So once again, just an example, obviously you can play around with those figures. You might have only one child, you might have five children, so you need to work out the figures based on the number of kids, but also how much you're willing to pay the kids as an income. Okay, so I hope you found that video and that exercise interesting. It shows that we can learn about money management in a fun and lighter way. It doesn't always have to be serious and one of those taboo subjects. So again, if you know of anybody who may benefit from it, please feel free to share the video as well. So look, if you haven't subscribed already to my channel and you feel comfortable in doing so, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when I upload new content. And look, if you could like the video also, that will allow me to then get an understanding, a better understanding of the type of content people are interested in viewing. So thank you again for sparing some time to watch the video, and all the best with your journey.